Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, am I really capable of more? Maybe you've heard the doubts in your own mind, the whispers that say, you're not good enough. You'll never make it. But deep down, you know there's something inside you, something powerful, something unbreakable. The battle is with yourself. Every day, you wake up to the same battle, not against the world, not against the people who doubt you, but against yourself. The hardest enemy you will ever face is the version of you that wants to stay comfortable, that wants to sleep in, that makes excuses. Think about it though. Many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow? How many times have you promised yourself you'd change, only to fall back into old habits? The truth is, change doesn't come from wishing, hoping, or waiting. It comes from action. No one wakes up feeling unstoppable every single day. No one feels motivated 24/7. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The ones who make it don't listen to their feelings. They don't wait until they feel like it. They just do it. Because here's the harsh reality: your feelings will lie to you. Your mind will try to convince you to take the easy way out. It will tell you, you're tired, you deserve a break, you can do it later. But listen closely, that's not your true voice. That's the voice of fear, of laziness, of self-doubt. And every time you listen to it, you are proving to yourself that you are willing to settle. But not today, not anymore. Today, you make a choice. A choice to show up for yourself even when it's hard. A choice to push through even when you feel like giving up. A choice to stop making excuses and start making progress. Because at the end of the day, no one else is keeping score. No one else knows whether you gave it your all or if you took the easy way out. But you do. You know when you cut corners. You know when you didn't give it your best effort. And that's where real accountability comes in. When you wake up tomorrow and the battle starts again, ask yourself, will I be proud of the choices I make today? Am I going to let comfort win? Or will I push through the resistance? Do I want to stay the same? Or am I ready to become the person I was meant to be? Because you don't get what you want. You get what you're willing to fight for. So fight for it. Prove it to yourself. The only competition is who you were yesterday. We live in a world obsessed with comparison. Social media floods us with highlight reels, perfect bodies, perfect careers, perfect lives. It's easy to feel behind, to feel like you're not doing enough, not achieving fast enough, not being enough. But here's the truth that will set you free. You are not in competition with anyone but the person you were yesterday. Forget the noise. Forget the timelines. Forget what anyone else is doing. Because their journey isn't yours. Their path has nothing to do with your growth. The only person you should be measuring against is the version of you that woke up yesterday. Did you grow? Did you try? Did you show up? Were you honest with yourself? That's all that matters. See, most people get stuck because they're too busy looking sideways. They're so focused on what everyone else is doing, they forget to water their own grass. They forget that real progress is quiet, and it happens in the moments when no one is watching. The 6 a.m. wake-ups, the extra reps in the gym, the late-night grind when you're tired but still pushing, the no to distractions and the yes to discipline. That's where greatness is built, not in the spotlight, but in the shadows of consistency. You want real motivation? Look at the progress you've already made. Look at everything you've survived. You're not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, maybe even a week ago. And if you keep going, if you keep showing up and putting in the work, your future self will look back and thank you for not giving up. You don't have to make giant leaps every single day. Just take one step. Just be 1% better than you were yesterday. And then do it again tomorrow. That's how transformation happens. Not overnight, but over time, brick by brick. And when you feel overwhelmed, when it feels like the mountain is too high or the goal is too far, remind yourself, I don't have to be the best. I just have to be better than I was. That's your power. That's your edge. Because when you stop trying to outdo the world and start focusing on outgrowing yourself, everything changes. This journey isn't about proving anyone else wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you're not going to quit this time, that you are worthy, that you have what it takes, that you can evolve into the strongest, most fearless version of you. So keep your eyes forward, stay in your lane, and just be better than you were yesterday. Prove it to yourself. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Let's be real, growth hurts. Change is uncomfortable. The journey to success is full of moments where you'll want to quit, where you'll question why you even started. There will be days when you wake up exhausted, when the progress feels too slow, when the world throws every obstacle in your way. And in those moments, a voice in your head will whisper, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I'm not strong enough. But listen, to me, pain is temporary, quitting is forever. Every champion, every successful person, every great story was built in moments of pain. The difference between those who win and those who don't isn't talent, it's the ability to endure. Because here's the truth. The pain of discipline, of hard work, of sacrifice fades. But the regret of giving up, that stays with you, that follows you. That haunts you when you look back and wonder, what if I had just kept going? Think about it. How many times have you stopped right before the breakthrough? How many times have you let self-doubt talk you out of what you're capable of? But what if, this time, you didn't stop? What if, instead of quitting when it got hard, you pushed through? What if, instead of listening to fear, you listened to that fire inside you? What if, instead of running from pain, you faced it head on and used it as fuel? Because pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It's proof that you are growing. That struggle you feel right now, that's strength being built. That's your mind, your body, your soul getting stronger. Every rep in the gym, every long night studying, every rejection, every failure, it's all making you unbreakable. And the best part, it won't last forever. One day, the struggle you're facing today will just be part of your story. The pain will be gone, but the strength will remain. And you'll look back and realize, I did it, I made it through. But only if you refuse to quit. So the next time you feel like stopping, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that quitting isn't an option. Remind yourself that this pain is just a chapter, not the whole book. And when it's over, when you fought through, when you've proven to yourself that you are stronger than you ever imagined, you won't just be proud. You'll be unstoppable. So take the pain, embrace it, use it. The only competition is you. Look around everywhere you turn. There's someone doing better, moving faster, achieving more. Social media shows you highlight reels of success, and suddenly it feels like you're behind, like you're not good enough, like you'll never catch up. But let me tell you something, only person you need to beat is who you were yesterday. Comparison is a trap. It will steal your joy, kill your motivation, and make you forget why you started. Because every second you spend worrying about someone else's journey is a second you're not focused on your own. You don't need to run their race. You need to run yours. Think about it. Every legend, every great leader, every game changer in history, they weren't trying to be someone else. They weren't obsessed with where others were. They were obsessed with being better than they were yesterday. Michael Jordan didn't compare himself to the players around him. He showed up every day to outwork the guy he was the day before. Elon Musk didn't waste time thinking about competition. He built a future no one else could see. Oprah didn't chase someone else's dream. She created her own path, her own success, her own legacy. And that's what you have to do. Instead of scrolling through other people's wins, focus on your next move. Instead of feeling like you're falling behind, remind yourself that your timing is different, your story is different, and your success is yours to create. Because when you start competing with yourself, everything changes. Suddenly, it's not about being the best in the world, it's about being the best version of you. And when you wake up every day with that mindset pushing yourself, growing, evolving, refusing to settle, guess what happens? One day, the people you used to compare yourself to, they start looking at you for inspiration. Because you didn't chase their success, you created your own. So stop looking sideways. Look forward. Stay in your lane. Do the work. Push harder. And prove to yourself that you are your only competition. The power of resilience. Get back up. Life will knock you down. That's a guarantee. You will fail, you will struggle, and there will be moments when quitting seems like the only option. But listen to me, you are stronger than you think. Every great success story is built on failure. Every champion has lost before they won. Every person who made it big once thought about giving up, but they didn't. And that's the difference. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure. It's about getting back up every single time you fall. Think about it. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Can you imagine if he had stopped at failure number 999? J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before someone believed in her. What if she had walked away after the 11th rejection? Steve Jobs was fired from the company he started, but he came back stronger and changed the world. What do they all have in common? They didn't let failure define them, and neither should you. Your failures don't mean you're not good enough. They mean you're learning, growing, evolving. They mean you're in the process of becoming unstoppable. Because the truth is, life isn't about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up. So what if you failed? Try again. So what if they said no? Keep pushing. So what if you feel lost? Keep moving. You only truly lose when you stop trying. The strongest people aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who refuse to stay down. So today, if you're doubting yourself, if you feel stuck, broken, or beaten down, remember this. Your story isn't over. Get back up. Try one more time. And prove to yourself that nothing can break you. At the end of the day, it's not about proving anything to the world. It's not about impressing your doubters, silencing the critics, or proving someone wrong. It's about proving it to yourself. Proving that you're capable. Proving that you're worthy. Proving that you can push through, rise above, and create the life you deserve. Because deep down, you already know the truth. You are meant for more. So stop waiting. Stop second guessing. Stop letting fear, doubt, and failure hold you back. Take the risk. Make the move. Do the work. The version of you that you dream of becoming, they're not some impossible fantasy. They're real. They're waiting. And they're watching what you do next. So, what will it be? Will you stay in your comfort zone, or will you step into your greatness? Will you keep making excuses, or will you finally bet on yourself? Will you prove to yourself that you can, or will you always wonder what could have been? The choice is yours. But remember this, your future is watching. Now go out there and prove it to yourself. If this message hit home, drop a comment, hit that like button, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Let's build a community of unstoppable people.